say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is. And I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling it dangerous. Taking a throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest.
Takes flight, going down. You'll clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, Kevin, it seems like it will be a great fit for Ben Simmons on the Nets. There's plenty of scoring around him so he can focus on what he does best, setting up his teammates and defending. He said, I take pride in it. There's only one ball. If I'm able to get stops and give guys a hard time, then we'll be able to get further. Kevin?
First team all defense. All right, DA, thanks as always. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
So the Nets starting five. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. A shot's good from Irving.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Green. There's the pass to Şengün. Smith against Durant. Here's Şengün. That shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
About a minute played so far here in the first. To the middle. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist from KD.
You know, with his size and skill, Simmons is really good down low. I think he can score a bunch of points this way.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Smith with a screen on O'Neal. Here's Gordon. And Durant sends it back. And he recovers it. Şengün, no good.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Now Kevin Durant. He had 25 points last game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Well, KD's still a net after asking for a trade. The team looked, but didn't feel a deal was there. And Durant will continue to play, but you feel like this story could drag on until the trade deadline or beyond. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Now, here's Green, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. It's good. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Great, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Green launches it from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's finishes like that which have helped them build this lead here in the first half.
Green with the ball. His last outing with 20 points. To the paint, Şengün. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Porter looking it over. Smith with a screen on Simmons. Porter passes to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Launches a three. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Nets on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. Over Smith. Durant. That's good. KD's got 9.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Rockets trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
From deep, Green. That shot is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And after that trade request this summer, Kevin Durant's still a Brooklyn Net. The offers weren't enough to move the needle, and the decision was made to run it back. One thing's for sure, when you've got KD, you've got a chance.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. A new lineup here for Houston. And here's a look at some numbers for Royce O'Neal.
Let's go.
1:32 left in the first. Here's Christopher. Tate the pass to Garuba. Clock at 6. Back to Matthews. Outside, Martin. Fires the three. Mills with the rebound. And it's Mills with the ball for the Nets. 1:04 left to play here in the first. And here's Sharp. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And the wide open shot from Warren. Tries again. He's off on that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Houston. It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Rockets trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To end the cold streak, he takes it up and lays it in. Here's Warren. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shoots over Tate. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well. Because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Smith is out there with Martin. And it's Fernando in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And good that time. Claxton's got his second bucket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Jalen Green. 1 shot.
1 shot.
And Green no good on that one.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Smith.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn, it's Porter atop the key. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Here's Green following the bucket by the Nets. Inside on the wing, Porter. They set the pick. That's a floater go. Great D that time from Irving.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Yep, that one goes. Fernando's got his first bucket of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Claxton. He had 10 points in the win against San Antonio.
And 3 blocks on the game as well. I mean, he was going all out and making plays defensively.
Outside, Green. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
A nice decision from Green that time, showing you the savvy to go to the floater there.
GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Durant. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Harris. Curry's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for Ben Simmons. And that one misses. Rockets trail by 12. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Down low. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Never quite sure of what Gordon's going to do in the pick and roll. When he sees a passing lane, he fires it in there.
Mills passes to Claxton. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. The Nets working the ball around now, and he makes good on the layup. Claxton's got 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Gordon. Got a piece of it. Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio. And here's Mills for 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Mills has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Curry against Gordon. Pass to Christopher. There's the pick. And here is Şengün. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Sengun hits them both. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Passes it to Sharp. Back to Mills. Inside. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
And they double up Gordon. Here's Christopher. Another miss by Houston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here are the Rockets now. After the basket by Brooklyn. And yes, it's good.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball. That's what he is. He is a determined and capable scorer.
Now here's Mills. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. They set the screen. Warren passes it to Sharp. Outside for Curry. Shoots from the block. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look at Houston, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. I hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And going back to that first half of play, guys, Kevin Durant doing what he does best.
You like his mentality, getting his feet wet in the paint and pressing the attack around that rim.
If the defense can't stop it, stick with it. Nothing wrong with point-blank looks.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Second half underway. Here's who Jock Vaughn's got on the floor. Durant is the 4, with Claxton playing the 5. Kyrie Irving is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
Irving against Green. It's deflected.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Irving against Green. Now, here is Irving. D right on him. And the layup is good. Irving's got 6 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now, here's Green. On the wing, Gordon. No good from outside.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Now, here's Durant. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Green dishes to Smith. Back to Green. Will it go? Another miss by Houston.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Durant kicks to Irving. Over Şengün. He can't hit that time. And the Rockets take it the other way.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Yes, that goes in. Şengün's got 10 points in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Rockets have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half start. Timeout called the Rockets. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Matthews finds Porter. Count it.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
Sumner passes to Sharp.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the inside, Curry. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Curry's got his first points of the game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
1:41 left to play in the third.
Really good in the playmaker role. Porter Jr. with the right read in the two-man game there.
Brooklyn leading by 21. Now Curry. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Harris a screen on Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Sumner passes to Sharp. His three-pointer's off the mark. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Garuba. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Garuba's got his first basket of the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Curry passes to Sharp. Back to Curry. Pass to Sharp. Over Matthews. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Rockets trail by 19. Outside, Porter pulls it up. And Curry pulls it down.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the pass to Sharp. Here's Sumner.
What's the roll? They're coming.
Pass to Warren. He dishes it to Curry. Shoots over Matthews. And the Nets miss again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Brooklyn leading by 19 points. Smith is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Green, and it's Christopher in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Knocks it loose. Durant with the steal. Driving inside. Count that bucket. KD's got 10 points here in the second half.
How do you stop Durant on the drive? I mean, this guy is mobile, he's long, and he's got tremendous ball skills.
Now, here is Smith. Brooklyn with the rebound. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Nets. And the 3 off target.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And the shot goes in. And it's 8 points for Ben Simmons.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Christopher. Shoots over Mills. The Rockets with another miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Christopher, covered by Mills. Christopher, the pass to Green. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Here is Durant, following the basket by Jalen Green. No good from Irving.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Green gets it to go. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
KD dishes to Irving. Passes to Mills. Back to Irving. 4 on the clock. The wing jumper off target.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Green against Irving. Green, the pass to Smith. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists in the game.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
For the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Jae'Sean Tate. Gordon comes in for Martin. And Porter subbed in for Josh Christopher. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Patty Mills. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Thomas. Simmons passes to KD. Sweet move. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
And so Green will bring it up for Houston. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Jalen Green at the line for one.
And the free throw, no good.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy's just fun to watch.
Rockets trail by 19. Here's Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Şengün with the ball. Outside Porter. 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Smith against Simmons. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 14 points now in the second half.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping him.
Here's Green, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
No good on the free throw. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. T.J. Warren comes in for O'Neal. Thomas checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Ben Simmons. No good on the second free throw. Nets leading by 21. Left side Durant. They double team KD. It's Durant on the wing. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. KD's got 31 points.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And so by winning the first of 3 to play in this season series, it should give them plenty of momentum and confidence for the next time they'll have to lace up their sneakers against the Rockets.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for KD.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And so it's Houston with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Inside, Green's energetic play makes him really hard to contest without fouling. The defense's best effort turns into a foul.
Jalen Green, 2 shots.
And that one misses. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Sumner. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Back to KD from downtown. The shot off that time. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, very few can match your offensive creativity. So how do you integrate that into the team system?
It starts in our practice. It starts with our practice habits, getting our swing action and practicing with a purpose. You know, whether it's shoot-arounds or walk-throughs, we're starting to show progress right there and just getting back to what we know, and that's executing on both ends of the floor and trusting one another.
Well, the ball was certainly moving tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.